2 decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been raising awareness about climate change and the vegan solution. She has launched international global warming awareness campaigns, and she's participated in over 27 climate change conferences in 13 countries.
She's also the guiding light behind Supreme Master Television, a constructive television station airing from 14 satellite platforms and reaching hundreds of millions of households around the world. This global television station offers programs with subtitles in 42 different languages and features current news on climate change as well as its solution, the organic vegan diet.
To give people the opportunity to experience for themselves how delicious the plant-based diet can be, Supreme Master Ching Hai has inspired Loving Hut, the fastest growing chain of vegan restaurants in the world.
And now, this evening, Supreme Master Ching Hai is releasing her latest book. I love the title of this book, From Crisis to Peace, The Organic Vegan Way is the Answer, which represents the culmination of many, many of these efforts to share this crucial message.
Her new book presents clear, concise scientific evidence showing how raising livestock is the primary cause of climate change and how the vegan lifestyle, free from any animal products, is the solution.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, we thank you so much for your efforts and for your devotion in preparing this very important book. We pray that this life-changing book meets with the same outstanding success as your 3 previous works, and that your message about the organic vegan solution spreads quickly throughout the world. Would you do us the honor, Supreme Master Ching Hai, of coming to the stage to share a few words about this new and critical book?
Wow, my God, what a beautiful program. Did you enjoy it so far? Oh, some more are coming, so I make it quick. Oh, I prepared something, but I'm not sure what you want to hear. Here is a choice, okay? First is like I greet you and I love you and I thank you and all that stuff, yes? And the second one is I share with you my spiritual diary, how to earn more heavenly reward. Which one? You want? Or you want both? Or you don't want any? Who is the first? Raise hand. First? Oh, okay, who is the second? Who are both? Okay, well, okay. I have 20 minutes. Anyway, I make it fast. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, respectful greeting to all of you present. Like a machine. Okay, now, it's serious now, okay? My most respectful greeting to all present in Cancun. And I want to thank the government of Mexico. And I want to thank the United Nations for all that happened in Cancun and in the world, all the charitable things they do, all the upliftment for many different countries in the world. And I love Mexico, if you want to know. I came here many times. I was here like 10 days or 12 days ago, before you came. Yeah. I thought I'd come and take quick all the fresh air before they all come in here. No, I just came here to pray before you came, so that everything will go smooth and that all the great leaders of nations and governments will make the rightful decision to save our planet. I've been praying. Well, Thank you. Thank you. You are all my heroes. You are my heroes. Because many of you came from such a long, long way, with changing airplanes and different languages and different food and, different, all kind of things. When I was at the airport, I met one person from Uganda. His airplane delayed, and then he could not change his airplane even because his luggage is with the other airplane, etc., and he was stuck in the airport. And he didn't know the person who's supposed to come pick him up did not come because he was delayed. And then he was stuck in the airport, etc. Now, that's just one of the examples that the inconvenience that you all have to go through, or maybe more than that. And I humbly thank you very much that you have come here, the fact that you have come here, sacrifice the time with your family and your dogs, your pets, your children, and go through a lot of trouble and bureaucracy and protocol to come here. That shows, testified your love for our planet and all that thrive thereon. Thus, you want to save the planet, and we all appreciate it. Now, our planet is so beautiful. Don't you think so? Yes. Wow. Yes. I tell you a secret. Maybe you won't believe it, but I tell you anyway. I've been to other planets in my spiritual time while I meditate. Many planets are not as beautiful as this. I want to tell you the truth. This is beautiful. Yes, some planets are better, more beautiful than ours. Some planets are more spiritually developed or more technologically developed. But not all of them as beautiful as this, okay? And even some of them envy our planet. Many things we take for granted. For example, apple trees, apricot fruits, they love because they don't have them there. Please appreciate our home. I just want to tell you that so that you appreciate our home and try to save it. We can save that. We can save all that we wanted to save because we have the power. All of us have the power to do that. Well, you have been told already that animal raising is the number one cause of all the illnesses and all the disasters in our world. So if we stop that, we'll be okay. Yes. Then we have a beautiful planet still, and peace, and no disease, and rich, and no hunger, no war, nada más. We appreciate the government subsidies that go into different sections of the society, but I think the most beneficial use of subsidies is to go to the organic vegan section. That will save life, yes. Save not only animals' life, but our life. Because if you do the research, you know all the horrible things that happen to us through the meat, dairy, and eggs, and fish, etc. I'm not threatening you. You please look onto the internet. Like Physician Committee for Responsible Medicine, for example, that's one of them. He will tell you that you have cancer, heart disease, etc., etc. I don't want to spoil your dinner, so we just stop there. All that disease that we don't want to have, all the shortened life that we don't want to have, all the suffering for our families, members, and children that we don't want to have, we can avoid that. I guarantee if you switch to vegan diet, God is my witness. Thank you. You see, we should subsidize life, benevolence, love, and compassion. Not death, not war. We have to stop the war between humans and between humans and animals. You see, we are the children of God. Everybody told us that. All the Bibles tell us that. The Buddhists tell us that we are the future Buddha. We have Buddha within us. We have to awaken it. The Christian told us that we are the children of God. So we have to behave like one. Sorry, it's not the time for politeness. I tell you the joke to prove it. When I was younger, I tried to learn Italian. Learn, don't try. The Italian embassy, please don't try. I can't. I tried to learn Italian. And I remember this joke forever. It was a picture of the two gentlemen standing in front of a burning house, the doorstep, inside the door, with their hair all smoking up and their body is all black and clothes is on fire. One said to the other at the doorstep, "After you, please." The other one said, "Please, after you." What I mean is, if we are too polite and don't tell each other the truth and the correct solution, then we might lose our home. We have only one planet. Please do save it. You have the power. I count on you. Can I count on all of you, please? Lovely. Now, okay. Thank you, all of you, for coming, and thank you for being concerned about the planet. It's urgent, okay? I really mean it's urgent. We should have this kind of conference 50 years ago, at least. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the spiritual diaries, just a part of it, concerning us and concerning your life and the planet. It's our concern. We all heard that humans' life is precious. Have you heard it? Buddha say that it's easier for a turtle to go all the way from the bottom of the ocean up to the surface and to meet one random little piece of wood that passing by with a little hole in it. It's easier than to become a human, to have a human birth. But you heard like that, but you don't know how precious this is. I'm going to put it here mathematically so you know how many. It's like money, You are all zillions of zillions air, just being a human. Not in terms of money, but in terms of spiritual points. Heaven do count points, Even sometimes my association member, they sit and meditate, they sit like this. Sometimes sleep on each other's shoulders. I know all that, but I still tell them, it's okay, even if you sit, you try your best, but you cannot concentrate, and you cannot even go into samadhi. Samadhi means a stage of theta, something like that. Very quiet, tranquil, all peaceful inside and outside. Nothing can disturb you at that time. They call it samadhi in Sanskrit. Now, even if they sit like this, they would have points. It's just like in our world, we have business. Everything is in a unit of money, or possession. Heaven do have points to classify who is who. Now, we humans are very, very precious. I put it precisely, 9.2 zillions of zillions spiritual points to get a human body. Go ahead. Applaud yourself. Congratulate yourself. You are really precious in the eyes of the whole universe. I wish you know what I know. Now, 20 zillions of zillions to live a full 100 years. After the 9.2 zillion to be born as human, you need 20 zillions of zillions, Because after zillion, I don't know we have any more unit or not, so I said zillions of zillions. To live a full 100 years, okay? Now, we have 400 zillions of zillions to get to third level of spiritual heaven. We have different heavens, yes? Many of us, if we don't practice anything, we're not even vegan or vegetarian, but we don't do anything wrong in this life. We just live honestly, and we eat meat or anything because we don't know the harm of it. Then we go to the first level of heaven. We call it astral heaven. It's beautiful. It's almost like here. It's just more friendly, peaceful, lovely. Everything you wish, come like that. Okay? That's just even the first one. And people who die, they call it clinically dead for a few minutes. They go to this heaven, come back, they cry many months because they don't want to come back here. After knowing the astral heaven, imagine some people go higher than that to the causal heaven, second level, and the third heaven, and the fourth, and the fifth. We stop there. Only purer beings live above the fifth level. All right. We are lucky if we go to the third level already, or the fourth level. After the third level, we don't ever have to come back to the suffering level of planets, like our planet. Our planet has pleasure and has sorrow. Are you all right, love? Yeah? Huh? You okay? Can somebody give him a stand or something? Or a chair? Okay, now, come more here. I just give you a little bit, not the whole of my diary. Of course, it would take forever. These things I have researched during my meditation, and you never heard this before. So this is, premiere, huh? Not even my association member heard this. So I share with you today as an offer for Mexico and Cancun, and to you, because you are good. All right, now, there are some extra things here. If you want to be a human and live 100 years, that's okay already, yeah? Zillion already. Now, if you want to be rich, like a millionaire only, yeah? Not billionaire yet. If you want to be a millionaire while being a human being, you need an extra 300,000 zillion. And if you want to be healthy all your life, you need another 350,000 zillions of spiritual point. Normal people, if you want to have a mental equilibrium all your life, invincibility, mental invincibility, you need another, oh my God, I could not even read my writing. Any pharmacists around here? I should be a doctor, my God, writing like this. 60,000 zillions to be mentally invincible. Yes, to be physically invincible, I told you already. Now, we need, you want some more or not? Okay. 700,000 zillion if you want to be a king or queen. Yes. Well, there are prices to pay, just like everything else in here. Just spiritually, just more difficult to earn these marks, points, than to earn money. Well, it's not always easy to earn money, but this is even more difficult. Well, it's easy, actually. It's easy if you know how. I'm not going to tell you because you won't want it. You just want to save the planet, and that's all right with me. Now, if you want to be a president, for example, of the United States, don't tell Mr. Obama this. You need 530,000 zillions, apart from everything else I told you before. If you want to be a prince or princess, or prime minister, for example, you need 460,000 zillion. Okay, I make it fast. If you want to have like 150 IQ, like Einstein, you need 220,000 zillions. If you want to have good look, like me, for example, It's a joke for you to laugh at my expense. If you want to have a good look, for example, like Mariana Toscan over there, then you need 200,000 zillion extra. If you want to have a good voice, like, you know whom before, right? Then you need 183,000 zillion. If you want a good relationship with the world, with the people around you and whomever you met, then you need 270,000 zillion. I'm stuck again. What's this? If you want to be born in a peaceful nation, then you have 240,000 zillion to earn extra. If you want to have a good marriage, don't complain if you don't, because it's all your fault, okay? A good marriage needs 230,000 zillion, yeah? If you want to have good children, also don't complain if you don't. It's all your fault. No. Good children need 350,000 zillion. You want to be famous? Like, you know whom, yeah? Yeah. Then you need 170,000 zillion to become famous in this life, okay? Well, spiritual masters are different, yeah, different. This is for average people, okay? For the people who are practicing, for example, like the method that I share, they have more benefit. There is just more connection, so you can get more from the bank of the universe. Quicker, faster, yes. And the more you have, the more interest you earn. For example, yesterday, if I meditate, I will earn like 300 zillion, for example. Today, I would earn like 600 zillions because of the interest. The more I have, the more I am given. This is the point, yes. So how do we get all this? You want to know or you don't? So I just go then, huh? Okay, please. Okay, I will tell you. Well, we have many blessings. As you and I are sitting here, you are not aware of so much blessing you have from the deities of the heaven, from the angels that surrounding the good people. If you are good people, you don't kill. I'm not talking about vegetarian yet. Even if you don't kill directly yourself, the animals, if you just eat the meat because you don't know, because you buy it from the market, they make it like a piece of chocolate, then you are not a very, I don't know what I call it, sinful, please excuse me. I don't know what I'm just stuck with word. For example, even if you don't eat vegetarian, but you are a good person at heart, you help people, you live your honest life, you truly are sincere and clean, then you have, the 5 precepts, for example, you don't kill, you don't steal, you don't tell lies, you don't have extramarital relationship, you don't take intoxicant like drug, alcohol, etc. You keep your life straight. Like this, you have 5 angels always around you to protect you. Can you imagine? Would you ever thank them? Okay. The more discipline you keep, the more angels you have. And these are real things. Right, so these are things we can earn, you know. For example, like 100, it's a scale, 100%. Then the angels normally would bless you 5%. The deities would bless you 5%. All this blessing all over. If we don't do anything wrong, and if we even eat vegan, we get more from that. More and more all the time. If we meditate, we get even more than this. For example, one person who doesn't meditate get 5%, but the meditate person get like 15%. Why? Because the vibration is higher, and then it meets with more level of higher blessing. You see? Because they are on a higher level of consciousness. So the higher we go, the higher blessing we get. the higher it is, the more blessing, the more abundance. Yes, we have to just get there, then we get it. Yeah. Now, a high-level master, a saint, for example, would bless you 500%, for example. Normal saint who, for example, a monk in India, he meditates, he eats vegetarian, he meditates on any other method. It doesn't have to be my method. He would even bless you 30% by his own merit, automatically. But most people waste it, that's the problem. We get all this blessing, but we waste it every day because we don't do the right thing and we don't remember. We have to remember, at least feel conscious of your blessing every day and thank them. Even if you don't know about it, just feel conscious, be conscious. Every day, try to feel that you are blessed, you are protected, and thank whoever bless you, all right? Now, okay. There's more to come. There's more to come. Even UFO people, you know UFO people? Yeah, extraterrestrial. They bless you from 10 to 60% every day. If the master is higher than the 5th level, we would bless the disciple like 4,000% spiritual blessing. Ooh. And bless. But because this master is powerful, for example, this master on the 9th level, which is rare, yeah? Most masters come here from the 5th level, yeah? And 5th level can bless you a lot already, yeah, many thousand. But if the higher master, for example, the highest one, for example, Jesus status and Buddha status, they would bless you 4,000% every time, every day. Spiritual point, yeah? Like, for example, if you're near them or if you are in the same world with them, of course, the nearer, the more blessing, yeah? They would just bless you 4,000% per day without you doing anything. But the thing is, the people who are not vegan and who are not meditating, they get only 3% out of it. Because everything else have to deduct. Deduct for animal karma, bad retribution, deduct for everything else, and 3% left. That is the problem. We deprive ourselves of the benefit of so many blessings that's all over us. More to come. Yes, you want some more, or are you bored already? A nice level of master on earth remotely even bless his or her disciple 30,000%, if a direct disciple. Yes. And if nearer, of course, more even. That's a far, that's remote blessing. Nearer, more. But I'm not telling you because what's the use? Okay. Now, even, oh my God, where did I lost my stuff? Pardon. Okay. So you thought that's all we have or not? You think we have more blessings somewhere else? Yes or no? Yes. You're right. My God, you're so wise. Now, the animals bless us, no end. Example only. We don't have all life here. Average, I can't even read I need a pharmacist. Average people only. There are exceptions. For example, normal dogs would bless you. Just for example, I forgot, I will read it later on. The information comes so fast, I just wrote it out, but I don't remember everything, okay? I didn't make it up, huh? I just look at the notes that I made in the dark night with a little flashlight or something. So I can't read it, that's why. Now, for example, your dog will bless you 3% every day. But my dog will bless me 6% or 8% because they are vegan and I love them and they respond to love. They don't just give to anybody, not even the owner. If the owner don't love them, they don't give. And For example, I have caretakers. You help me to take care of the dogs when I'm not home and the day, when I'm not available. They don't bless them that much. They bless them, yes, 1%, 2%. Stingy, huh? Okay. But they bless me 8%, 6%, depends on the size and the long-term vegan or not. The longer the dog are with me, the higher the percentage of blessing. I'm surprised. Now, even it is a vegetarian dog, huh? Bless you 3%. If a non-vegetarian dog, they bless you less, like 2%. Now, because they have to be deducted, that's all. It's not like they keep it, but deduction. If we eat animal, our merit have to be deducted and given to that animal. Yes? Okay. Now, a medium bird, for example, will bless you 4%. A parrot, for example, big parrot, bless you even more, 8%. My vegan parrot. Yes. Now, a turkey that I'm sorry, I don't talk about that. That some people have for dinner. If you are with them, if you raise them in your yard, he or she will bless you 5 to 10%. I mean, spiritual points. For example, today you earn only 100 spiritual points by something. He will give you 5 more or 10 more to add on top every day like that. Can you imagine? 10 days, then you have 100% without doing anything. Just to keep an animal, a turkey, a chicken even, so small and helpless. It will bless you 2% to 6%, 6% or 10% because you give them vegan, then they have more power to bless you. A rabbit from 4% to 6%. Now a cow would bless you, give you 7 to 15% of spiritual point. But this is not just like 100, they give you 50. If you have 400, this will be 4 times more. Do you understand me? Yes? The more merit you have, the multiply of the blessing from the animals and angels and deities and saints and sages and spiritual practitioners. A pig even would bless you 5 to 10%. I give you 5 to 10% spiritual points daily if you raise him with love. The lamb would give you 5 to 10%, the same. A horse will give you 6 to 15%, etc., etc. An elephant will give you 40% of spiritual merit, the grown-up one. Huh? A seal on the sea would give you 13%. A goat would give you 5%. A tiger even, imagine. You think tiger can bless you? Yes or no? A wild tiger? Yes? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Why does he eat other animals? As his job. His job to balance the population of the jungle so that it's not overwhelmed and coming to harm humans when they don't have food. Okay? That's his job. But nevertheless, because of his job, he cannot bless you so much. But he bless you 2% even. If you're near or if you live near the jungle where tigers are, but take my advice, don't go and live near the tiger and blame me if anything happens, huh? Oh my God, that's incredible. Even a lion bless you 1%. Even the way he eat meat, the way he lives, he still can bless you 1%. Imagine all this blessing we have. Okay, we have all the blessing, of course, from the earth that we walk on. If you walk barefoot or in a clean area, huh? In a sand beach, for example, you have 5% blessing. Just to walk barefoot, okay. If you work for Supreme Master Television, oh no, that's not for you, not for you. Work for Loving Hood, no, that's not for you either, sorry. Okay, cutting trees at the rate of incredible speed. Harm us, harm our planet. Trees are also a source of great blessing. A tree about this size that you could put the arm around it. For example, the pine tree in the forest, one tree alone bless you 15% spiritual point daily by just being there. And even the small plants, when you walk in the garden or you sit in the garden, you meditate, you have more spiritual points than sitting on a concrete in a small room somewhere. And I talked about the benefit of the sun already, so I'm not going on here. If you want, you can rerun Supreme Master Television and research about the thing that I told before. Now, even the moon bless you 40%. The stars bless you 40%. The visible one will bless you 40%. The invisible one, means the faraway stars, bless you also, but less. You just make calculation. Now there are some bonus of blessing here, my God. You see how blessed we are. We live in blessing. We breathe in the blessing. We walk on the blessing. We swim. Oh, even the sea bless you. Oh, how much percent? Probably I didn't bring it here. The sea bless you so much, so much. The sea water, yeah, and the sun. The river water, the wind, the air bless you also like 10-15%. We are swimming in blessing. We are walking in blessing. We looking everywhere is a blessing. Please be conscious so that you get more blessing, so that you can live your life more in peace and make a better decision for you and for all of us, for everyone. Please, just be conscious. I mean, when you're very busy working in the office, sometimes you feel very stressed, very tired. Just take deep breath like this, and then out. A couple of times, do it anytime. It will give you more energy, strength to go on. That costs nothing. Costs just not even a second to do that. Or exercise, do something on the chair. Just kick around from the chair. Do something, yeah? And take in deep breath. Be conscious. Be aware that all the blessing that you're taking in. Breathe in all the best from the universe and breathe out to spread that blessing and positive power into the world. Okay? In the best, out the blessing. Okay, there's some extra here. Extra blessing for you. For example, if you meditate, normal meditation, it don't have to be my method. Yeah, my method get more. It's not because I advertise, but because I tell the truth. Yeah. If you meditate on, like, for example, Om Mani Padme Hum, or breathing, Vipassana, Hatha Raya Yoga, you get 5% more spiritual blessing point. If you are a breatharian and you meditate, you get 30 to 70% spiritual point. Do you know what a breatharian is? No. The one who lives by air and by love of God alone. No food, no drink, all his life. We have a show every week about these people. Some are already passed away, some are still alive, walking among us. Now, if you are a vegan, we talk about vegan, no more vegetarian. I don't like cruelty to cows. Now, if we are vegan, for example, and eat only one meal a day, vegan, then we get like 40% more spiritual points. Suppose you earn 100 points. If you are vegan and eat one meal a day, you earn 40 spiritual points more. And if you eat twice a day, 2 times a day, you will earn 20% more. If you eat 3 times a day, vegan, you earn 10% more. Okay? Average Kuan Yin practitioner. Oh, well, it's not for you, but you want to know? You want to know? Okay. It's my association member. For an average Kuan Yin practitioners, mean our association member who meditate every day, you have 30 to 40% more extra, apart from vegan meal and all that. Okay? I think we can go on forever. Even fox, bless you. Squirrels, bless you. Beaver, bless you. Ducks, bless you. Swan, bless you. Even shark, shark, bless you. Geese, bless you. 15%. Bee, even bee, the bumblebee, bzz, bless you 1%. My God, so small, the bee. Not only he give you honey, he bless you 1%. A little one. Oh, please take care of the bee. Even a butterfly, bless you 1%. Even a fly, bless you 0.5%. Wild birds, bless you. Seagulls, bless you 8%. Seagulls, 8%. Crocodile even, bless you 2%. A wild hog, bless you 8%. Turtle, bless you 15%. A wild cat, 6%, 2 to 6%. A fox even 4%. Okay, we can go on forever. No wonder the Lord in the Bible say that I created all the animals to be your helpers. Now we understand, huh? Okay, I'm done. Is that 20 minutes or 20 hours? You should have put a calendar in front of me so I know when to stop. Thank you very much. And I love you all. You're my brother and sister, and you're doing a great job. I count on you to save the planet.
So as if we haven't already been blessed enough this evening, thank you so much, Supreme Master Ching Hai. That was beautiful. In addition to the blessings that we all share together, we're also here because there are people around the world who serve as role models in their dedication to saving our precious planet. Each of these individuals lead through their personal example. They lead the greenest lifestyles through an animal-free diet. They also strive to inform fellow citizens of the importance of adopting a vegan diet to save the planet. It's my honor and privilege to call to the stage the following greenest heroes who represent all vegan and vegetarians leading the most sustainable way of life. First, I'm going to bring up 3-time Emmy Award-winning writer, producer, director, and vegan, Mr. Kerry Brown.
And now let's play a short clip to meet some of the veg heroes that will be honored who have not already been introduced throughout this evening.
Within 2 years, he transformed himself from a tired 40-year-old in the worst shape of his life to an extraordinary athlete competing in the ultra-challenging Ultraman World Championships. And he did it on a plant-strong diet. Named Men's Fitness Magazine's 25 Fittest Guys in the World, Mr. Rich Roll, American ultra-endurance athlete, attorney, motivational speaker, husband and father of 4 kids, is a wellness advocate on behalf of vegan nutrition.
It touched my heart to be nominated and to be invited to attend the UN Cup 16 conference and the Greenest Heroes Gala. The idea that Supreme Master Ching Hai would nominate me for such an award is such a blessing, but more importantly, just an honor to be part of the movement for plant-based nutrition, for promoting the health of the planet and the health of all of our citizens. I'm passionate about promoting plant-based nutrition. I am hoping to devote the rest of my life to it, and the idea that it's not only the best way to optimize your health and wellness, but the best way to stave off disease, to promote the health of the planet, for animal compassion, and also for athletic performance.
Mr. Richard Green is a U.S.-based attorney, nationwide radio show host, and political and communication coach who has worked with many country presidents, prime ministers, CEOs, royalty, actors, and many others around the globe on how to be confident and winning public speakers. Giving workshops on the 5 secrets of the world's greatest communicators, Mr. Green is also the author of Words That Shook the World, 100 Years of Unforgettable Speeches and Events, and dedicated to cultivating youth leadership.
I've been involved in a lot of environmental organizations and have been involved in helping animals and the vegetarian, vegan causes for a long time. And what was so meaningful to me about being invited to be one of the greenest heroes was the integrity and the depth of heart and passion that Supreme Master has and that everyone in the organization has. And it is so beautiful to see a leader and the people who are involved in this organization be so fully committed to the cause of reducing global warming and climate change, eliminating the suffering of animals, and raising the level of consciousness on the planet, and in allowing people to make that conscious decision 3 or more times a day whenever they sit down to eat.
Through years of research, Dr. Will Tuttle has made the profound connections between what we eat and how we realize an Eden on Earth, encapsulating his timely and relevant ideas in his #1 Amazon best-selling book, The World Peace Diet, Eating for Spiritual Health and Social Harmony. Dr. Tuttle has practiced meditation and vegan living for over 30 years, traveling throughout North America and Europe and devoting himself to sharing with others the way to world peace simply through our diet.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Tuttle, and I've been working for the last 30 years or so to spread the vegan message of kindness and compassion and health. And the greatest satisfaction I get is from seeing others making positive changes in the world, and also to work with others to help spread this message. And I've discovered over the years that the community of Supreme Master Ching Hai are fabulous allies to help spread this message. They're hardworking and creative, and so for me, it's a wonderful honor to be able to participate in this great Greenest Heroes Gala here in Cancun, and to be able to work together to spread the message of sustainability and freedom and peace.
Okay, now everyone is supposed to come up when I announce your name. Soprano, composer, and flutist, and vegetarian Ms. Carrie Walsh. Award-winning writer, director, producer, and vegan, Mr. Lionel Friedberg. Attorney, athlete, author, and of course a vegan, Rich Roll. Educator, composer, best-selling author, and a vegan, Dr. Will Tuttle.
Best-selling author.
Award-winning actress and longtime vegan, Ms. Mariana Tosca. International communication coach, Mr. Richard Green.
Julie, writer, producer, director, wonderfully talented individual, and a vegetarian.
To present these noble and compassionate recipients with their awards, please welcome back to the stage Supreme Master Ching Hai and the Honorable Mayor of Cancun, Mayor Zaragoza.
Set an example. Oh my God. I'm very humble. Thank you. Thank you. And how many vegan or vegetarian here? Can you please raise hand if we wow, gracias, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. And all our association members are vegan. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for being a shining example. Not only you are stars in the art field, you also are stars in the universe.
Thank you. With all of the need for leaders around the world to come to Cancun, I want to acknowledge your leadership on this incredibly important issue, because this is the single most important and easiest thing that we 6.5 billion people across the planet can do to stop climate change from destroying our planet. And I want to thank you for your leadership.
We all do what we can, huh? Don't single me out and embarrass me.
Can I add a number to your numbers? Because I've just written a book based on Albert Einstein on exactly how powerful human beings are. Yeah? And you talk about that. And we actually, because of E equals MC squared, I became fascinated by that, and I did some research. So when Supreme Master says that you are powerful, you want to know how powerful you are scientifically? E equals MC squared, and I wrote a book, E equals MC squared and the New Definition of God, and I think you would love it. Not quite as good as your book, I'm sure, but Albert Einstein's formula defines exactly how powerful every gram of matter is. And the truth is, it only took 1 gram of matter to detonate the atomic bomb that was detonated in Hiroshima or Nagasaki. What that means is that if you weigh 100 pounds, since we're talking about numbers here, if you weigh 100 pounds, you have within your physical body over 45,000 atomic bombs worth of God force energy inside of you. Scientifically, I'm not making this up. This is Albert Einstein. And if you're lucky enough,
I'm blown away.
And if you're lucky enough to be a little heavier and be 200 pounds, that's 90,000 times the power of the atomic bomb that you carry around inside your body. So, Supreme Master, you're absolutely right.
Oh, I did not know this. Thank you for the information. Oh my God. Where did you get this Einstein stuff?
Well, I wrote a book called Words That Shook the World, featuring the most inspiring speakers in the past 100 years. And Albert Einstein was one of them. And when I saw the formula E equals MC squared, I had a vision that it was code for how powerful we are and a whole new definition of God. And if you added up all of the matter in the universe, all of the sands on all of the beaches, all of the 6.5 billion people, all of the 100 billion suns in 100 billion galaxies, that is the God force that we're talking about, that we are directly connected with. And thank you again so much for what you do.
We are so proud. Thank you for this precious information. Did anybody else, apart from me, know anything about this? Yes? No? No. See, thank you very much. I first time heard about it. It's really precious. Must read his book.
It's called E equals MC squared and the New Definition of God, and it's a children's book. And it's available on the internet, and I hope that people read this to their children so they understand how powerful we are, and that's what Supreme Master says is, according to Albert Einstein, more true than you could ever imagine. Thank you. My website. We're here for your book, but www.thenewdefinitionofgod.com, and I really appreciate that. And I just want to say one more thing. I've been very moved to support the work of Sir Paul McCartney and others who talk about having a meat-free or a meatless Monday, because the vast majority of people in the world, sadly, still eat meat, and sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And if we could all just ask our non-vegetarian, non-vegan friends to do something for the planet as a result of us all coming together in Cancun, and just even take one day, just one day to begin. No, she's saying no. All 7 days. Thank you.
Honey, we don't have time now. In the beginning, some people who like to practice with me, but they don't want to be complete vegetarian. They cannot commit because of, excuses and lifestyle, whatever, or habit, are not aware the consequences. So I say, okay, please be vegetarian as many days as you can, at least 10 days a month. Then I also can give you a method, a different meditation technique. Not the full, complete technique, but a little less. But now I don't even do that anymore. If you are not vegetarian, you're not. It's urgent situation. We all have to rescue our home. If it's not for you, because some of us maybe don't care about life and death anyway, but for the future generation. Imagine how many billions you rescue if the planet is still alive. Can you imagine how much merit you earn? If you save a life of a chicken, you earn a lot of merit. If you save a life of humans, even more so. I talk about that already, so I'm not going on and on here.
I'd like to put in a little plug for something that can help. I think many of us feel very frustrated because we feel powerless. We can't do enough. Where do you begin? You see all of these things happening around you, but we can all do our little bit. And I always think of it as a pebble in a lake, and it starts a tiny ripple, and then there's bigger ripples, and they go further and further and further. So anybody who gets frustrated and feels disillusioned or discouraged, this is the blessing that I went through last year. I was in an accident, and I had to be home a lot and recover. So I rediscovered my garden. And when I was young, I grew my own vegetables, and this became my obsession last year. I had pots and little peat things all over the place. And growing your own food is amazing. First of all, it tastes much better than anything else. And not only that, but I had vertigo, so I was always dizzy, and it was sort of my physical therapy to be encountering the smells and the sights and the feel of the earth. And sometimes I would just put my hands in the earth and just be there. And then I really felt the blessing of the earth so powerfully. And also when you eat, even vegetables, they have souls too. So you thank them for giving you the honor of providing you nourishment. And when you've grown your own food, you feel even more humble. Not only that, you protect the environment by saving costs on transportation and packaging. So my neighbors started gardening too, and we would share garden tools and seedlings and talk about what now we have a whole gardening block. And it's a beautiful thing, and I encourage everybody, and even if you don't know how, even if you're in an apartment and you just have to do it in boxes, grow your own food. It really, really helps, and it's beautiful and it's magical, and you'll feel the blessings of your planet and your environment. Thank you.
I just told you about the blessing. You can even prove it to yourself. Please prove it. Okay, from today, if you're home or in the office, anytime you can, try to be conscious of the blessing. Try to be quiet down so that you can receive more. Because if we're running around, for example, if you're bathing, you're showering your child, and he's running around all over. It's difficult. But if he stay in one place, you can shower him quickly and more abundant water. Similarly, we have to find time. I know you're very busy, but please remember, you are the number one person. You have to first take care of yourself. So you have to save time, 20, 30 minutes a day, to quiet down, to try to assimilate all the blessing that I have told you about. And if you do that, and try to eat less meat, as less as you can, I don't know how to demand from you, but please love yourself. Because the less meat, the less disease, the more blessing, more happiness. You try it for a while, maybe 10 days, 15 days, with this conscious feeling of blessing and breathing in whenever you feel too stressed and anytime you just breathe, okay? And feel conscious of all the blessing in you that come into you. I promise you, even 10 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, you will feel different. You will feel elated. You can prove it to yourself that blessing really exists. And if you go on with it, and sincerely, you will see vision of Jesus, Buddha, Prophet Muhammad, whoever the master, or even the present master somewhere in this planet, will come and teach you more than my words can tell. Please try, prove it. We let our chief say something for these awarded people.
Pues las palabras a veces no alcanzan para decir lo que quisiera decir, pero quiero felicitarles con todo mi corazón, no solo por la transformación que han hecho en su vida, sino por lo que están haciendo en la vida de los demás, por el rescate de nuestro planeta, por la paz, por la alegría y por la felicidad de todos los seres humanos. Felicidades y que sigan siendo ejemplo para muchas más personas que podamos seguirlos.
¡Felicidades!
Gracias.
One by one for His Excellency to you. You go to that beautiful baby. I go to handsome guy. Hero. I did not give you I could have forever, you know, it's just that we have to go on with the program. are powerful. So why do we need atom bomb when we are more powerful than atom bombs, eh? Isn't that silly, huh? We get rid of all of them and just save the humans. Yeah.
Gracias.
Yes, gracias.
We've got wonderful things still in store for you. This is all about what comes from the heart. You know, COP16 is about politics, economics, intergovernmental communication. It's about industry. It's about all sorts of really big and important stuff. But when it comes down to it, it really gets down to personal choice. And I think that emanates from the heart, doesn't it? Supreme Master Ching Hai encompasses that in her wisdom, in her writings, in her music. And it's about consciousness. So talent is always to be welcomed because it comes from the same place, the heart.
proud of you.
Welcome, Tom. Beautiful. I'd just like to make a note here that all of the dancers tonight are association members of Supreme Master Ching Hai's Association, so we applaud them all. You have an amazing array of talent here. It's really quite extraordinary.
From different countries, that's why. They're all wonderful. You see how wonderful your country's people are. Yeah, the Mexican, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Korean, they're all wonderful people. We have to protect them by all means. Even if to forsake that piece of meat, we do it. For this kind of people, for your people. They're all wonderful. I wish I bring all the hundreds of countries native here. It's just the time short, so next time.
Our next performer is Melba Moore, a Tony Award-winning and 4-time Grammy-nominated singer with an absolutely magnificent voice. Although she is best known for Rhythm and Blues, this talented singer and actress has been praised for her broad and ever-expanding repertoire.
One of her most notable achievements was the recording of Lift Every Voice and Sing, an inspiring song which has been entered into the Congressional Record as the official African-American national anthem. Melba is also the first African-American actress to play the leading role of Fantine in the Broadway musical Les Miserables.
As a composer, producer, and lyricist, Al Kasha's successful career spans the past 5 decades. His compositions have been sung by some of the most acclaimed singers. In his role as a record producer, he helped sign Aretha Franklin, Neil Diamond, Steve Lawrence and Eydie Gourmet, Andy Williams, The Grateful Dead, and Janis Joplin. Mr. Kasha's collaboration with the late songwriter Mr. Joel Hirschhorn gave birth to the 2 Oscar-winning songs, The Morning After from The Poseidon Adventure, and We May Never Love Like This Again from The Towering Inferno. Another of Mr. Kasha's well-loved works is his score for the animated classic film All Dogs Go to Heaven. His musical genius extends to television and musicals with David Copperfield, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, which made him a Tony nominee. And also to his credit are 2 more Academy Award nominations, 2 Grammy nominations, 4 Golden Globe nominations, an Emmy Award, and the People's Choice Award. Mr. Al Kasha is also a best-selling author, music publisher, and a motivational speaker who shares his faith in God while continuing to offer his musical gifts to the world.
This evening, Melba will share her amazing voice with us through her rendition of a poem written by Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Again?
It's called You, and The Kingdom, with music composed by 2-time Oscar winner Al Kasha.
Wow, what an honor for me.
For her second number, Miss Moore sings Thanksgiving, with music by Al and lyrics from a Supreme Master Ching Hai poem written during her youth. Please join me in welcoming Melba Moore.
Wow, what an honor for me. Wow, look at you.
What an extreme privilege to have been invited amongst the higher level spiritual souls of the universe here tonight to celebrate our preciousness, to join together in saving the planet. Supreme Master Ching Hai, thank you for the privilege.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the honor.
Maybe it's the gentle form of your lips or the warmth and blueness of your eyes. I don't know why, but the most beautiful man on the planet, I see you everywhere. And the most beautiful face and endearing aura, I'm here. Do you know that I'm here? I'm so near. The power of love will prevail because I want to be with you. So I am here. I'm here. Do you know I'm so near? I'm the most beautiful man on the planet. I see you everywhere. Oh, the most beautiful face and endearing aura. I'm here. Do you know that I'm here? I'm so near. Yes, the most beautiful man on the planet. See you everywhere. That beautiful face and endearing aura. I'm here. Do you know that I'm here? I'm so near. It isn't the lovely kingdom. It is someone that I love. Someone that I love. Someone that I love. Someone that I love.
A brand new song.
I thank you, God, my friend, my confidant, my all. Thank you, God, my confidant, for all the pain and all the gains that you bestowed upon this poor soul. In those happy days, in those lonely nights that come into my life, I laughed gratefully and I cried with my wholesome heart. I was praising you and blaming you when you were always with me. And time again, I thank you, God, my friend, my confidant, my all. I thank you, God, my confidant, for all the pain and all the gain that you bestowed upon this poor soul. One can look into the heart of a flower, you'll find love there. One cannot be great without being small. At the same time, thank you, God. I bless your holy name. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Good voice. So powerful. Now you believe that we humans are powerful or not? Huh? With all these voices that you have heard. She's such a petite lady and her voice so powerful. Imagine if you who sing, the big guy there.
I want to know how many pointers sing like that. That was amazing. Wow.
Arabian people, so beautiful.
Wow, that beats Dancing with the Stars any day.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of him.
My gosh, that was amazing. Many, many thanks, Melba Moore, and this fantastic Middle Eastern dancer for sharing with us these heartfelt, moving songs and this amazing talent. Now I really want to take dance lessons.
Yeah. And be vegan forever. Look at how vegan people can dance so energetically, huh? And beautiful. Vegan a long time. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my association members. See, they're very shy. They don't want their name to be introduced or anything. You can call them flyer distributor, the SOS distributor. They're all working very hard, and tonight they entertain you.
Well, we now welcome to the stage one of the world's fastest rising pop classical stars, Italian-born singer Filippa Giordano, referred to as a natural songbird. Her debut recording, titled Passioni, not only was award-winning, but it also captured the hearts of audiences worldwide, climbing to the top of the classical charts and achieving gold status in Australia and Japan. She happens to be one of the favorite singers of John Paul II and Ennio Morricone, and was requested by Prince Charles to sing for him.
Wow. Miss Giordani has been featured on British and Japanese television, and she's performed at the Academy Awards in Hollywood, and she received the Echo Award for Music Without Borders. In 2005, she embarked on a successful tour throughout Mexico. Her recent album, Prima Donna, features a number of songs in Spanish.
And in 2006, Filippa performed for over 8,000 fans at the Auditorio Nacional in Mexico City, earning her numerous Mexican cultural awards. Her much-loved album, Prima Donna, achieved gold status here in Mexico. This evening, Filippa will be performing two pieces, Contigo Aprendi in Spanish, and the spiritual song Amarte Si, sung in Italian.
Gracias.
Supreme Master Ching, hi. We didn't have a chance to meet before this specific moment.
I know.
But I want to tell you that I was following behind the scene, all your speech and all the show. We are all together there. And I was so impressed. Let me tell you a brief story. I was trying, I'm going to be very sincere telling you this, many times to become vegan. And it's hard when you love meat. You have to be honest in telling this. So
it's true.
And sometimes I felt I missed the meat. But tonight, after I heard you speaking and everything, I want to do the most hard work to make it happen again, and this time become vegan. You cannot walk out of this room tonight without feeling this, and so you have to try the most hard you can. And if you don't win, then you're a loser. And no one likes to be the loser, right? So I'm gonna try hard, and let me dedicate the next song. I'm Italian, but very soon I will become Mexican because I married a Mexican, huge, beautiful guy. So the song I want to dedicate to you and to everyone, of course, but to you in particular, is called Contigo Aprendí, which means with you I've learned. And it says, I was born again the day I met you. So I think that has a lot to do. I couldn't sing it without doing this effort. So we're going to stay in touch, and you're going to check on me, okay?
Yeah.
Right. Atiamo. Mario Santos.
By the way, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Contigo aprendí que existen nuevas y mejores emociones. Contigo aprendí a conocer un mundo nuevo de ilusiones. Aprendí que la semana tiene más de 7 días, a ser mayores mis contadas alegrías, y a ser dichosa yo contigo lo aprendí. la cambio por ninguna. Aprendí que puede un beso ser más dulce y más profundo, que puedo irme mañana mismo de este mundo. Las cosas buenas ya contigo las bebé. Y contigo aprendí que yo nací el día en que I met you, ser más dulce y más profunda, que puedo irme mañana mismo de este mundo. Las cosas buenas ya contigo las bebé.
Wow. You're such an inspiration for everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. And it was a last-minute note for me to be here. Because yesterday I performed for the COP16.
Yeah.
And so they invited us, and I was like, who? It's weird they invite people who eat meat. So
we don't discriminate. We don't discriminate. We love all.
Okay, but then you have the strong power to make the people change. That's why you invite us. Thank you.
You are the power.
Thank you. So the next song is an original song. It's in Italian. It's one of my songs. It's called Amarti Sì, which means loving you or love you. And it's very, very beautiful also. The lyrics is about the feeling that you feel when you really give yourself. So I think in general, in love, when we really have a connection with God, we can really do many things on ourselves and to people. So I think it's all about this. I think it doesn't matter the religion, it doesn't matter the culture and the nation. What is important is to understand what's the message that He wants to give us and try to respect everything around us, in us, and so to earn points, like you were saying.
Spiritual money.
So this is Amarti Sì.
Rimani qui per me così, accanto a me così. siamo noi che se ne va, una nave che dice sì goodbye, ci dice good night, amarti sì, amarti e poi senza mai dire no, amarti qui fra queste stelle senza parole in questo resta ancora un po' per me, lo so che c'è la vita che sempre ci chiama, oh, sempre rispondiamo noi. Questa notte no, scegliamo il mare, lasciamo il porto e sì, diciamo a noi goodbye, amarti sì, amarti e poi il cielo sa che voglio te, il cielo sa che sono in te.
Muchas gracias. See you soon. God bless you. Save the planet, eat less meat, and work hard to make it happen.
Gracias.
Bye.
You make my day.
What a wonderful voice. What a performance that was. Thank you so much. It's a treat to hear a talent like that. It's uplifting and elevating and does all the right things to the soul.
Talent that is to come is equally as amazing as the talent that you've seen already. I would just personally like to thank Supreme Master Ching Hai. This has been an extraordinary experience. It really has, and I can't thank you enough. Personally, it's just, you know why. Thank you.
Yes, you love animals. Me too.
These dancers are going to be performing to a song that was written by the Supreme Master Ching Hai. So, again, yes.
Really?
You have to stop being so prolific. if you keep writing, we're going to keep dancing for you.
These poems mostly I wrote when I was younger. Now I don't even have time to breathe.
I believe that. I believe that.
And if I knew that one day somebody would set them into music, I would have written better than I would have wrote different words.
I think you did just
I was
fine.
younger. Forgive if anything not good. This is another in-between people, my association members. You know, today they don't pass out the flyers, SOS. Normally they cook for people and pass out the flyers. Today they have a day off to entertain you. I'm proud of them. Thank you so much. This is a Vietnamese dance, Vietnamese. Proud of you. Thank you so much for being such a sincere hard worker for the world. The world loves you. Animals love you. God loves you. And I love you.
And as if that weren't a display of enough generosity of talent and spirit, we have a little surprise for you. It'll be the lovely song Let's Love, adapted from Supreme Master Ching Hai's poem, written in her youth and set to music by the two-time Oscar composer Al Kasha.
Bless you. We're going to close with the song with the entire cast, finale. Also, the lyrics are the poems of the wonderful Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Okay.
And we want to say, because she's very shy, that the reason that many of the songs were chosen tonight is because we love her heart, we love her soul, we love her spirit. We're very grateful for her high consciousness and the very private poems that she's written that we had an opportunity to perform and share with you this night. And so if I may now, we say thank you so much for sharing your spirit with us. Because we say, ooh, and especially people like me, I'm Christian, but I meditate and contemplate. And so we're coming to the same place. So we're very, very grateful that you put some of your spirituality, not just in points, but in poems. Could I please have the rest of the ensemble?
Thank you. Oh, God. They're so nice to me. Everybody is so nice to me. My God.
And this is called Let's Love. And it's one of the wonderful, beautiful poems by Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Hug each other.
Sailing together through bitter and sweet. Let's love each other. The rainy seasons, fresh and cooling river waters, sweet nectar, nourishing love amongst human beings. Let's live just for each other. Let's live on for our future.
Please hug your neighbor. Love your neighbor. Hug your neighbor. Please, everybody, hug your neighbors. Yeah, show your love for each other. Because this song means let's love.
Just pass me by. Not even once made contact with my eyes. Tomorrow we might from this world depart, but both will feel reluctant in the hour of goodbye. Let's love each other. The rainy season, fresh and cooling river waters, sweet nectar, nourishing love amongst human beings. Let's live just nourishing love amongst human beings. Let's live just for each other. Let's live on for our future. Let's build Eden on earth. Let's give peace. Let's bring it upstairs. Let's love each other. The rainy season, fresh and cooling river waters, sweet nectar, nourishing love amongst human beings. Let's live just for each other. Let's live on for our future. Let's build Eden on to each other.
God. Please applause and thank these wonderful, talented artists because they forsake everything to come here for you. They did not perform for money. They did not perform for fame. They just rush out of their business, cancel everything, run to the airport, grab the ticket, and truly just like that, run here. Money cannot pay them, ever. These people. Thank you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless us all. May God bless our planet. We can save the planet. Yes, we can. Yeah. We can be vegan forever. Yes, we can. Yeah. We love Mexico. Yes, we do. Yeah. We love Cancun, of course. And we thank the United Nations. We pray for the powerful United Nations and all the leaders in the world to make the right choice, because they also need our prayers and support. Okay? Please pray at home for the United Nations and the world leaders, decision makers, so that they can make the right choice. They need spiritual extra points. Please give some. For example, peace comes with prize. Peace comes when we elevate all the whole world consciousness. So don't point finger at this and that leader or this and that group. The whole world shared happiness and sorrow all together. I mean, we are all to be blamed and we are all to be cherished. We are all to be respected and we are all to be loved. We all share this home together. No pointing fingers. A peace the size of Afghanistan or Pakistan takes zillions of points. I'm a couple short. Please help. Okay? Okay. I'm short a couple of zillions because I also have to do other works, you know? For example, today, if I don't meditate today, if I run around Cancun, do other things, I lost zillions of spiritual points. It's not money that I care. I do lose some, okay? Please, I need all of your points put together for peace sake and for the planet's sake. There is a price for everything, please. We cannot just sit down and pray, oh, please, peace come. It's not cheap. Zillions and zillions of points for Afghanistan peace. Zillions more for Jerusalem and Palestine peace. Please help, share, okay? Meditate, vegan, and automatically we'll give, okay? Of course, if you're willing, If you're not, then it's not given like that. I'm counting my point every day and asking, how much more? How much for that? How much for this? I'm a little short, okay, guys? I have to confess. Please help. Everybody meditate, vegan, please help, okay? Not just help yourself, help the world.
I'm going vegan right now.
One more hero.
Thank you.
You make
Thank
my
you so
day.
much.
You make my day. Okay, in case the foreign delegates don't know, this is Mexican, take some with you, souvenir, on the airplane or something. Get some home to give your children. I bought it for you specially in case you didn't have time and you didn't know what Mexican sweets are. I bought them all already, all the vegan stuff. I bought them for the cleaners in the airport, for whoever I saw. And these are the last ones. So treasure them, take them home, give it to your family members. This is Mexicana stuff. And vegan, huh? I rate the ingredients. In Mexico, it's easy to be vegan, ladies. Easy. Look, all the sweets that you had today. You know, we have vegan chicken, vegan shrimp, as you ate today, vegan fish, vegan... Didn't it taste good to you? Yeah, see, so easy. And besides, I tell you, if you are spiritually aspired and you believe in God, and as I told you, we are blessed everywhere we go. Right now, when you sleep, when you awake, when you have accident even, always blessing on you. So please be conscious, and you can prove it to yourself. After 2 weeks, you feel completely different if you do what I have told you today. Please, God is not judgmental. Just we have forsaken our own right. This is the law. Whatever we harm, we have to share our merit, spiritual merit with it. That's why if we are not vegan, we have less blessing. Not because God discriminates. It's a fair law, no? Yes or no? Yeah. You don't have to believe me, just logical. Yeah? Whatever we harm, we have to share our merit with it. And if we continue to harm, then we are depleting. And that's why we have to suffer. Or we have to continue to come back to be the victim in order to erase that bad connection and start it anew again. But every time we come back here, we forgot. Please remember you are divine. Please remember you have God within you. I promise you really do have God within you. It's not just talking. Must know it, must realize it, must quiet down every day, 20, 30 minutes, whenever you have time. It doesn't have to be at night, doesn't have to be daytime. The best time is even from 10 to 3 in the daytime. Yeah. You have more spiritual points that way. Okay, I'm just talking like a commercial person. But what do we need them? We need spiritual points, huh? Okay, love you so much. Okay, thank you for coming. These great artists, you know, you cannot just even buy them with money. Even if you have lots of money, they don't like you, they don't come. Yeah, I'm so lucky. Thank you, how are you? All of the artists, all the singers. Bye-bye. We appreciate it. We appreciate very much your noble support tonight. Thanks for coming.
This is great energy happening right here.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate your presence this evening here. We also would really like to gratefully thank the mayor of Cancun for his generosity and his incredible hospitality, and for kindly co-hosting this event. We applaud the dedication of all the noble greenest heroes, and thank our talented performers for brightening our world through their artistry, and such magnificent artistry it is in every facet of art. Most of all, we thank Supreme Master Ching Hai for graciously joining us this evening and for her tireless and loving efforts to save the planet.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's complete the evening with one little mantra together. Let's recite this little mantra together, because this really can make a difference. Be veg, go green to save the planet. All together. Be veg, go green to save the planet. Thank you. May God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one little final thing to ask of you tonight. Supreme Master Ching Hai, would you honor us with a book signing?
Oh, book signing? Yeah, sure, I do that with pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Eyes and possessed a soul in the way that what she was saying about the points process, I really think there is something to that. I really do. And she said something very interesting about how every time you harm something in some way, that you're actually creating a deficit in the world. And I had never been able to verbalize that before, but that's exactly what it is. When you do harm something, you are creating a deficit, which is why you really need to put the energy into making up for the harm that you've created, but in essence, putting the energy into perhaps not taking the path of causing harm in the first place, so that there's no deficit to be paid. So, yeah, she was incredibly inspiring tonight and very, very funny. Very funny tonight. Her sense of humor really shined through.
It's a great honor to be here with you within this event, this magnificent event. And with the Supreme Master, it's incredible that I have learned about the bendiciones. You can receive all these blessings. And thank you for the blessing that you are giving us to Cancún, to Mexico, and all the world, to be together for just one idea, the idea to get better the world. And we know that together we'll do it. So just be conscious, one in our family, in ourselves, then within our own country, and then with all the world, we'll commit for the best of us.
She is a wonderfully inspiring individual. I remember I saw a presentation she made in London where she talked about the importance of biodiversity protection as well as climate protection. And I think what's really impressive is this movement has really managed to look at all the different aspects, water, resources, the world, all these things in a very holistic manner. There have been a lot of religious leaders who have become active in various ways on the climate issue, but what I found very impressive was a holistic approach that she was taking. And tonight was just a wonderful celebration. It was a happy event, and you could see people smiling, and I think the whole spirit of that was extraordinarily positive. I think it's one of the most positive events I've seen. There's a kind of spirit of agreement and goodwill. And that's something that I hope will carry into the final week of this conference.
She's obviously studied for many years and meditated for many, many years. As a studier of Kabbalah and Buddhism, I personally, for myself, you can see all roads ultimately lead to Rome, because what she's really talking about is metaphysics, the laws of the universe, that when you go against the laws, diet, vegan, you're talking about energy, creating energy, and the light. And the light needs, the more light revealed, the greater resistance. Diet of meats where toxins are coming in and death, and these animals that are going through fear, we're ingesting that. When you ingest when you take in alcohol and drugs, you're ingesting all those poisons and toxicities. You can't be at a conscious level, and you can't as conscious as one would be. So that she says you can look at it like money. You can look at it like you're going to get this amount of points, this amount of points, this amount of points. So I understood it on a massive level, and it was great that she broke it down. I had a great time with how she broke it down. You hang with the crow, you get maybe two. I mean, it's really the blessings and how you let it in, and I really appreciate it. It's a great reminder, as always, and every day to wake up and be very grateful, and it's always hard to remember. That's why we have teachers to remind us. If you do understand metaphysics and you understand the Big Bang Theory, and you understand the laws of the universe and energy and how it's channeled and our vibrations and our natural state, I mean, it's just a great gift to become attuned to.
Tonight, I'm a changed man. Really, before, I'm not really spiritual. When she mentioned the 5 factors of being a spiritual person, I was really impressed. And in me, I'm telling you emphatically, I'm changed. Or I'm going to change if I get back home. I used to eat meat. I like meat a lot. But with what she told us tonight, I must confess, I want to stop eating meat. And I want to try what she has asked us to try, so that I can develop my spiritual life as well.
The Greenest Heroes Gala experience for me, it was quite a whirlwind. I flew all night to attend, and I got there in the afternoon before the gala, and then it was right off to the gala. So it was like a flash, but a beautiful, bright light. It was just an amazing, positive experience. You know, the energy at the Green Heroes Gala was really quite remarkable. First of all, just to be in a room with so many luminaries who have devoted the better part of their lives to bettering the planet in their own various unique ways. To participate in that and be there for the dinner alone was magnificent. But to be called on stage and honored in front of the group, many of whom in the audience had been attending the United Nations COP16 conference, was really quite spectacular. But most of all, I was really just proud to play a small part in a movement. And, you know, I just see myself as a vessel for the idea. So it's not really about me, it's about honoring the idea and trying to promote that. And in any way, shape, or form that I can do that is always a phenomenal experience. So it was a wonderful event, and it touched my heart to be able to participate.
She talked about the power that we attain through meditation, through compassion, and also the power, the spiritual power that's conferred on us. It's very profound, really, by animals, by trees, by the air, by the stars, the sun, the moon. There's this feeling, this sense in her talk that we are all bathed in benevolent forces, that there's these loving, benevolent forces that are really wanting to bless us all the time. So I think her point of feeling that consciously, of taking time every day to quiet our minds and to feel grateful, to feel thankful for the blessings of this life. So I just encourage everyone to do what Supreme Master Ching Hai says, which is to have a feeling of love for all of creation.
I think just Supreme Master holding a certain energy. So it was a beautiful thing to be a part of, and I especially felt very honored to be honored as a Green Hero. I think that we need to incorporate the philosophy that Supreme Master has, which is we're all part of God, we're incredibly powerful. We all, every single matter, a gram of matter has the same God force energy in it. So once we start thinking like that, then it's going to be harder to eat a cow. It's going to be harder to eat a pig, because there will be an actual scientific understanding in the left brain that will seep into the right brain and into the heart that we are all connected in ways that we never knew before, and that God is this force that is beyond our previous understanding. It's an honor to be part of what's going on here. I'm in awe that the Supreme Master was able to have the energy be higher at the end than it was at the beginning. It's a true testament to her, and I am very proud and happy to say, be veg, go green, to save the planet.
I was in love with Master. She's such a powerful lady, such a spiritual lady. And I know she has the power to teach us and let us learn from her and from all the studies, and for us really to start doing a little bit in changing what it has to be changed. It was a beautiful, beautiful gala dinner, and I am very grateful I could be here. I am not a complete vegan, but tending to that. But after this night, I think I will do a very serious try to change my diet.
My name is Comrade Ayodele Adewale. I'm the Mayor Amu Ward of a local government, Lagos State, Nigeria, West Africa. The event was very wonderful, particularly the spiritual angle of it. We share some common boundaries in terms of ideology as concerns spirituality. When she was talking about the other heavens, it also is in conformity with my own belief that there are various heavens, and in each of these heavens, you find different people in accordance to their level of spirituality while they are here on earth. I do agree with that on that angle.
It was extremely inspiring and so much love. I really felt the message of veganism coming through, compassion for animals as the solution to global warming and to species extinction and to human war and violence. I believe that what Supreme Master Ching Hai is doing and the association here is the most important and powerful work that I can imagine happening. And what I really love about the way that the Supreme Master Ching Hai spreads the message is that it's done from a spiritual standpoint. It's not just health or environmentalism, but the underlying spiritual dimension of compassion for all life, the interconnectedness of all life, and that we are all essentially spiritual beings. More and more human beings are waking up and realizing that we are all interconnected, that as we bless others, we are blessed, and that animals exist for blessing us, as she was saying this evening, that there's an awakening happening, and I foresee a big change happening in the next few years, very fast, a huge change happening.
When I was up on stage being honored at the Greenest Heroes Gala and Supreme Master Ching Hai was walking down amongst us, my meeting with her was quite brief, but she almost passed me by without a hug and a kiss. I implored her to come back because I needed a hug and a kiss from her. Thankfully, she did. And our meeting was brief but beautiful, and back at the table, I was sitting right behind her table, so I was able to be near her and watch her throughout the evening, and I again connected with her at the end of the night and thanked her again. But her presence is beautiful and her warmth is deeply felt. I wanted to be able to express to Supreme Master Ching Hai my gratitude, but much more than that, just to share my deep warmth for her devotion to what she does. With her global reach and her massive audience and her devotion to promoting green living is so expansive and beautiful. Like, my small part that I've played in that is so tiny compared to what she's done, and I marvel at her devotion and her spirit.
The world loves you, the animals love you, God loves you, and I love you.
I'm a singer, but it's my ministry. The best I can do is eat well, exercise, listen, pray, contemplate, meditate, and remember and rehearse living. I mean, holy life, bountiful life, and yearn for, as we had tonight, when we congregate and we can see each other's effect on each, we bless each other. She said it that way. But we see each other's light, and it just, wow, I don't have words, but it's amazing. We're all so much enhanced and made better by each other's company. And we don't always get to do that every day, and we shouldn't. So we have this time that we have to develop and discipline what God is telling us, each one of us, in our own personal mission and in our own familial mission and our own religious mission. Every once in a while we get to come together and party.
对我讲是有经验的感觉，这是一个非常成功的晚会啊，而且最重要是大家非常的虔诚啊，而且非常努力在推广素食，我印象是非常的深刻。我相信呢，如果人人都能素食啊，我想是这个社会跟这个国家以及这个整个地球会更健康，会更好，大家会更快乐。
Very nice, very innovative, very traditional, and especially the programs, the cultural and the other things are well prepared and very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. It refreshes the delegates because they were busy in deliberations and other things, and they provide us a recreational atmosphere. Very delicious dinner, most delicious and beautiful variety programs. I came from Pakistan, the faraway country, here with other delegates, and it's very, very honorable for me to be here in this tonight.
Transmite una energía muy positiva. Yo no soy vegetariana, pero puedo considerar estar en este evento y conocerla y ver las actividades que se hacen, pues igual probarlo, ¿no? Porque se ve que tiene una muy buena vibra.
And I see many people love her, and she's doing a lot of good work in the world.
这次我是第一次看到青海无上师，非常的高兴，而且是非常兴奋。我觉得他是一个非常好的一个宗教的领导者，领导我们这个社会，这个领导这整个地球走向更好的一面。我是觉得他是一个非常成功的，不但是素食的推广者，而且是一个很好的宗教家。
This message should be promoted in different channels, from different countries, because people must create awareness among the people that they should love trees and save the environment by changing their habits of eating, their habits of utilizing things. The message of Supreme Master would be very useful, very informative, and very environment friendly. She is very fascinating personality, very, very impressive personality, and very loving personality. She's highlighted various aspects in a very befitting manner. I salute her. Hats off to her dedicated efforts, humanitarian services, and cause for the humanity and the environment.
Amazing. I mean, tonight I declare obviously that I decided to make my final strong decision to become vegan. And it's hard. I mean, I love meat. I'm not shy to say it, but when you learned what meat makes to the planet, to us and our health, to the animal, I always had this feeling. I've been trying many times. I mean, I love animals, and anytime I was like trying not to see the animal when I was eating the meat. But now I decided I have to see the animal, the industry that creates the meat, and I have to see all the things that are behind it. But sometimes we don't want to see it because we like the taste. So forget about the taste and focus more on what's it's all about. And I think you will find more taste. I will find more taste. I know I will. And I will take all the things that I need to eat to feel strong, to sing. And that's it. So whoever is watching me now and feel the same, please, let's save the planet, let's save the animals, let's save ourselves, our heart, our blood, and everything to keep healthy and strong, and do our best to invite other people to do the same, okay?
Welcome.
You have an incredibly impressive room of, people of political backgrounds, dignitaries, UN officials, and people obviously here from Cancun, the mayor, and other ex-presidents, and people that are here for, hopefully, in a perfect world, to really look at environmental issues and coming all together here in beautiful Mexico in Cancun.
This evening in the gala party, it was so much love and simplicity, respect towards the creativity, towards the nature as a whole, towards life in its totality. So many things, so much have been spoken, given, introduced by the Supreme Master Shanghai. This evening, the message what Supreme Master was given: to love, to accept, to respect all the things in human nature is very important. One moment she told, one sentence, that we have to subsidize the compassion, the love, the respect. It's very beautiful. I like that sentence so much from her. Supreme Master, she is encouraging, she is inspiring so many people's instinct inside. That is very important to stop the global warming.
It's been really an amazing and truly inspiring event. I have the fortune to have been a meditator since I was born, so I really value when I come across events like this, and what Supreme Master has put together is very, very beautiful. I think everybody walked out with a feeling of an open heart and willingness to do some real personal work, which I think is what comes down to. Everybody that was participating at the event had so much talent and so much uniqueness, but just the end was such a metaphor of how that uniqueness can be also a really strong force when it comes together. And everybody felt so much energy and so much beauty at the end. Everybody was dancing and just holding hands and holding each other, and you just feel that's what it is really about. So that was a great moment.
When I think about getting myself into a conscious place, the first thing I look at is my diet. When you take in a dead animal, dead meat, think about the process that it takes to digest that. I mean, it's just basic science. So when it's explained to me that way and I go through the process and I think about what I want to get out of the next year of my life, I take it very seriously. I can understand on a purely political aspect that the more we breed animals, the worse our beings will be, ultimately, no matter what. All our natural resources are being eliminated at such an insane rate, and some of our biggest ecosystems in the rainforest and things that are depleting just for cattle feeding just seems ludicrous to me. And because these are biomes that we'll never ever see again, they're exhausted. And quite frankly, I would say they've determined 75% of our immunities and cures are lying in those forests. And I just think that when you get into the entire bureaucracies that are behind all this, it's so multi-layered. I think the consciousness again has to raise where people have to look at the world and our planet in a much longer period of time than 50 years. But I can understand what she means about when you raise animals like that to a degree where obviously the pain and the suffering they go through, it's just cyclical. You're just wiping your own skin out with it because it's just taking up our ecosystem. I spend a lot of time out in Jackson Hole to Joshua Tree, and you see how these systems really work. And when people encroach out there, there's nowhere else for these animals to go. And if they're worth that many points, they're that blessed, I would say it's a pretty good idea to keep them around.
Maybe it's the way that you smile. Maybe it's the gentle form of your lips or the warmth and warmness.
Oh, it was amazing. Of course, the reason in terms of saving the planet is amazing. And I met Supreme Master Ching Hai for the first time today. When you see everything around, you can see the power and the genius. But to meet her, you see the spirit and the love and the amazing things when you watch her. It's quite awe-inspiring because it seems as though you're kind of like in the presence of God in a way that you haven't been.
This book, I think Supreme Master did a great job to tell the world, to inform the world, very beautiful message. We have to be respectful towards the nature, just like Supreme Master she was telling that we have to be careful about the blessings we get from all the living creatures, even the sand, the earth. It's a very beautiful thing. So that's the way you have to be very conscious about each and everything. Thank you, Supreme Master. It was a great pleasure and privilege to meet you, to be with you. Your way of being, your way of radiating love, unconditional love, your giving respect to everybody, and above all, your acceptance that you hugged everybody, you hold each other's hand, and that has have touched me very much. I would like to invite you once to come to us to visit me in India.
Hello, Supreme Master Ching Hai. This is Taylor Dane. It was a pleasure being here this evening, and I'm honored to be interviewed for your station, and of course giving my little experiences, and I will keep on the path. Thank you for all your messages tonight.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, The Organic Vegan Way is the Answer. Freely available to read at www.crisistopeace.org.